Hi, I'm Craig Sommers. I'm here with Chef Karen Osborne, who has an awesome new recipe making yogurt from sweet potatoes or yams. So Karen, why would someone want to make yogurt from sweet potatoes or yams?
Well, it's a really good replacement for dairy yogurt, which you know dairy raises the insulin levels even though it doesn't raise your blood sugar. And this is just a really good, easy replacement. Quick and easy, and I'm going to show it to you really fast. And
Awesome.
do need some probiotic. So I'm going to slice this potato, sweet potato. I do it with the Japanese yam. It tastes really good. I've done it with the orange yam, and I don't like it as much. Some people do. But we're just going to peel it and place it in the blender. Okay. I'm just going to do it real quick. Okay, so we have our sliced, cooked sweet potato in the blender. And we're going to add about half as much water as we have sweet potato. That's the texture I prefer, but the good thing about making your own yogurt is that you can have it as thick or as thin as you like. And I'm just going to add a little bit at a time, because if it's too thick we can add more water, but if it's too thin we can't fix that unless we make another potato. So I'm just going to blend it until it's smooth. Just going to burp it. Do it one more time. And I'm just going to check it, because I think that is about the texture I want. I want it a little bit smoother, so I'm going to blend it one more time. Can you see that?
Yeah. Looks good to me. Okay, so then what we're going to do, usually I'll use 1 capsule of probiotic, but we have these 2, and the good thing about making your own yogurt is you can customize it for your needs. So we have lactobacillus and some other herbs and support for cardio and for liver. So we're going to use 1 of each this time. And we're just going to open the capsules, or if you have a powdered probiotic, you can just take a teaspoonful and put it in. And then we're going to mix it, blend it again, just a little bit, so we don't pulverize the little critters to death. So pulse. So if you use a high-speed blender, you can just pulse it or blend it a little bit. This kind of got stuck to the side, so I'm just going to mix it with the spatula. And then, since we live in Texas, what I do is pour it into a mason jar and put the lid on it and put it out in my garage for about 24 hours and it ferments. That's in the summertime.
And how warm is your garage in the summertime?
My garage is like in the 90s. And then in the wintertime, I'll put that mason jar in my oven and leave the light on. And then every once in a while, I'll just walk by and turn the oven on and then turn it back off so it heats up just a little.
And the light creates some heat in your oven, or
it's supposed to. It's one of those newer ones, so it doesn't do as if I only had an old oven, I wouldn't have to turn the oven on every once in a while. So I just turn it on and turn it back off. The optimal temperature, I think, is like between, I know when I make natto, it's between 99 and 108. So that's what I try to keep it at. But Craig has this nice yogurt maker. So I'm just going to pour it in here. And the thing about, like we're usually taught when we make yogurt, is that you leave, or ferment anything, leave it so it can breathe, leave air in there, but you can put a lid tightly on it, because if you think about it, your body is anaerobic and the critters live in there, so you really don't have to leave the air in there.
Interesting.
So we're just gonna put the lid on and ferment it probably for about 24 hours, and then it will come out like this, except
Wonderful.
purple. Okay, so it's gonna ferment for about 24 hours, and you can, the longer you ferment it, the more tart it will taste. And so you just check yours after 24 hours, and then I like it a little bit sweet and tart. And then another thing I do, I mean, it tastes great the way it is, but you can also get something like medicine flower flavor extracts. And what's really good in this one is the peach flavor. Just put a drop of, it only takes one drop, and then just stir it in, and you have peach yogurt.
Absolutely delicious. And did you say something about you can speed up the fermentation adding a little sweetener?
Yes, you can. The sweet potatoes, actually, you don't have to, but if you add a little bit of something like a little molasses, or if you do coconut sugar, or some people do maple syrup, the bacteria eat that, and it does speed it up.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Karen.
Thank you.